Yes, Greg Hay is the man to come in. A magnificent average for this man, 44. That is massive. But it is Lewis who is on strike. And he'll face the first delivery of the 11th over. A fuller one, and he slips it off his legs. It's misfielded there, a square leg. Has to have a couple of goes at it to pull it in. 44 for 2 is the score into the 11th over. And what exactly are we having a look at here? Did that possibly carry to that fielder? We will soon find out, but I'd surely doubt. No way at all. We're just looking at the midfield. Looks like it's Kyle Mills out there at square leg of all places. What a place to put him. Here's McClenaghan again for his second delivery. It's a wider one. He's pierced the covers nicely, but out there waiting is deep extra cover coming around from deep cover. And he'll field that one. A single taken for Lewis, who moves to 19. A well-constructed... Oh, he's actually on 20. So that is his 20th run off 27 balls. Well-constructed innings so far from the man on his debut. Greg Hay, new man. First ball is defended. A second one from McClenaghan. Leg side-ish, and he parts the legs and puts the bat down for a solid defensive shot. A great domestic player is Hay. He's been around for years as well, and either of these players... Oh, that's a beautiful shot, just tipping it over the top of Gareth Hopkins, and all the way for 4. That is a classy shot. That is known whereabouts from Greg Hay. He takes the score to 49. Oh, that is a good shot. Risky, but very good when it comes off. Hopkins had no show at all, and it runs away all the way to the fence for a glorious 4 runs. Run rate 4.5 has dropped down the touch. Hay is now 4 off 3. His first boundary of his innings. McClenaghan again driving, but just squirts it straight out to mid-off. And that completes the over as well. Some more runs. 5 coming off that one. McClenaghan over. And another one complete. 2 down. CD for 49. So Singh will continue. 1 run required to get that 50. A quicker one from Singh. And it's pushed down. And he quickly slides across to his left side. Takes the fielding into his own hands. Well, we've seen this a lot from the finger spinner. It's really length and the line is just good for driving. Now we get a wider one and he gets the cut away. Oh, very well fielded down there. That is very well fielded. Just cut beautifully, but third man, a short third man, has pulled that in a whisker. Now he's slipping off the legs, and they'll take a single. Whipped away off his pads from Lewis, and the 50 is up for Central Districts. First real milestone, cover drive from Hay. That is a nice shot as well. Another single taken as it's fielded and misfielded by Singh. The backing up is good though. Glorious shot through extra cover from Hay. That is a glorious one to watch. Driving again, and he tries to do the same thing as Hay, but gets it straight to the man. He's not really a mid-off, he is an extra cover. Singing again. Driving, this time he hits the hole. That's where he's been wanting to hit it, Lewis. And he'll look for 2, but no. They say they don't want it. Could have got it in the end. The throw to the keeper's end. A couple taken. Lewis ends up on the non-striker's end. So he'll take strike up for the next over. Singh being dealt with early on, although he has got the big wicket of Ross Taylor. Change of bowling coming in here for the Auckland Aces. It is Colin de Gronholm. Another seamer for this Auckland side. 2 for 52 the score. 13th over about to commence. And then he comes a short one and it's cut from Lewis. Very well indeed. He's got it in the hole. Beautifully piercing that gap and away to the fence for 4. Well, straight between point and gully. We won't even get to see how precise that stroke was, but in the end, all that matters is the ball hitting that boundary rope. A great shot from Sam Lewis, who's looking good on debut here. Constructing a nice little innings. He moves on to 26 off 33. De Gronholm. And again for his second ball. This one is hit through square. Oh, that is pure timing from Sam Lewis. This kid's got talent. Remember, he is just 16 years old. Debut match. He's showing some glimpses of what he can do. Played that one a touch early, but because of that, he got it on the inside of square leg. And after that, it was just so well hit that it just scampered all the way to the fence for 4. De Gronholm's gone for 2 fours of his first 2 balls. Next one comes in, he hits it straight past the batsman, and they will get a single. Oh, they're going to come back for 2. That's great running. And missed again from Hopkins, who's made quite a few mistakes fielding the throws in. 62 for 2 is a score, chasing 428 from the first innings of Auckland. 32 is Lewis. This one again, he hits it straight back past the opposite batsman. And hey, oh, don't tell me. Oh my word. Losing words already for this young batsman. How well timed is this? I thought when he struck it, they'll try scamper and easy too. The fieldsman down there at long on. Well, he's run as fast as he can, but the gingerbread man of the ball has beat them all to the rope. 4-4-2-4 off this first over from De Gronholm. Next, oh, he's dropped him. Well, he's got a bit too big for his boots there, has Sam Lewis. And he has smacked it, almost surprisingly, straight back at Colin De Gronholm. And he's dropped it. He's put down a sitter. It was a bit shorter, and it bounced a bit on him too, for Lewis. And it just got a bit tall on him, and he punched it straight back. Well, respect's taken now for De Gronholm, as the last 2 balls are dots, but he still goes for 14 runs off his 6 deliveries. A big over for Lewis, a big over for Central Districts. And not bad over either from De Gronholm, just exceptional batting, and the timing in that over was immaculate. Greg Hay will resume strike now for CD against Singh. First time we've seen him against a spinner. Oh my word, that was just about catch of the century. Sweep shot straight on to short leg's arm or his leg, and just about bounced up straight into his hands, as there's no one at home here out here in the covers. They trot through for a single. Hay moves on to 6. And almost disbelief at how easy that was. Singh. And again, and oh, Lewis drives straight back at Singh. Well, there's runs out there in the covers if he can just get it a bit wider. But that one, straight back at the bowler. On the popping crease. On the bounce as well. 36 for Lewis. He's looked good. Now he hits his cover drive nicely and beautifully hit out to deep cover. And they'll easily trot through for another single. No urgency, just keeping cool heads at the moment. Hay is experienced, and he'll do world of wonders for this young batsman as he sweeps nicely, piercing in between deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. Another single taken. That's 3 off the over now. Singh, 2 for 69. Last ball of this over. Again, cover driven and nicely pushed away as well. And across comes long off. And he'll field for another single. 4 singles off the over from Central Districts. 38 now for Sam Lewis, who's looking very good on debut here for the Stags. Can he keep this up over the next few overs and push forward to a great debut score? 2 wickets down, 70 runs on the board. Sam Lewis on the striker's end. And he's driving straight to mid-off and very quickly into the pose of striking down the stumps there. Was mid-off. Lewis on 38 to Gronholm in for a second over. We had some real conjecture. Oh, between these two as that one has come off the pad and bottom edged off the bat as he looked to cut a little bit close to his body there. Was Lewis. To Gronholm. He's getting Lewis in a bit of a tangle here as he looks to calm things down. The fielding side are getting a bit of chatter in the field now. As De Gronholm has really pulled us back from a situation that he was not comfortable in, but that's cut absolutely viciously from Sam Lewis for 4. Wow, what a response. Get yourself in a bit of a tangle. Take a ball or two just to calm yourself down. And then unleash hell with a beautiful cut shot. That is absolutely glorious to watch. The sprawling gully had no chance at all. 74 on the board now. 42 is the score for Lewis. As now he steps forward and strikes off his legs and hits it straight there to short fine leg, who pulls that one in. Straight in his mitts was that one. 4 off the over. Last ball coming up here from de Gronholm. Again, it's a little leg side, and again he's pushed it through the gap. Oh, the chase is on between these two, but they might not get it at all. The chase coming in. They're looking for a third, but no, they say no. Not a bad call either. Lewis turned and looked, and Hay, in all his wisdom and wiseness, said, no, let's just take the 2 and count our chickens for the next over, young Sammy. Great batting. He's looking good. 15 overs complete. We've got Singh coming now around the wickets to Hay, who just about launches him into outer space. Wild swing, though, misses every little piece of leather on the pitch. And through to Hopkins. Getting that angle now. That's nicely pushed away. Cover drive from Hay, but straight to the fieldsman out there at extra cover, who quickly delivers the ball back to the keeper. Singh again. Third ball, getting it across the batsman, and Hay forward defending. He's got the good angle here, Singh. I'm liking his lines. Getting it just to slide across the batsman. Great chances of edges here, and just mispositioning the shots. That is an absolutely pathetic drive from Greg Hay, just trickling it past the pitch. Singh, oh, again, Singh has got that angle working beautifully on Hay. Last ball of the over. He sweeps, gets it away from everyone. Beautifully spots the gap as well. They'll look for 2. Fielder sliding in. Hay will come back nicely for the second. Overthrows maybe? No. Fielded. Good backing up. But the risk of the run out easily dealt with. End of the over. 78 for 2 is the scoreboard. Starting to consolidate after 2 very quickly lost wickets. But I'm loving that line there from Singh. Great over from him. Colin de Gronholm back to the bowling crease up against Lewis, who again shoots this to the leg side and easily smashes it to the boundary. Oh my word, that is pure power from this youngster, Sam Lewis. Well, de Gronholm, he's had a little bit of luck, but boy, you have to say, Lewis has dominated him. In his debut, he has said, look here, Colin, you may be a bit of a veteran, a good player, a mainstay, but you are just getting dominated by this youngster. 48, he's on. Now he steps back and he assaults this one through the onside. They'll take a single and he will move to 49. That was a nice shot. Straight through mid-wicket. Fielder was out there waiting. Back foot just plundered it. Hey. Just hitting this one straight back to de Gronholm, who's probably happy that Lewis is not on strike anymore. He will see de Gronholm again, fielding this in his follow-through. Pitched up a bit, got it on the up and just nudged down to the pitch. No run taken. Halfway through the 17th over, 83 for 2. 5 off this one so far from de Gronholm. Wide and defending is Hay. Well, you'd think you'd want to get his youngster back on strike. You don't want to leave him on 49. Fuller one, on drives, gets it away from the fielder there, mid-on and looking for one, but just take the one. They really want to get Lewis on strike. Could be his maiden 50 in his first-class debut. He's 49 off 49. Last ball of the over, de Gronholm, and he defends it. Oh, well, he is a cool customer, is the Sam Lewis. He's taking no prisoners here today from the Aces. Singh will resume. He's looked good, I think, as Singh. He's getting that line nicely across Hay, and they'll take a single here off the first ball of the over. That's a good work single as well. So it'll be Singh with this angle. First time we've really seen it against Lewis. He gets the ball away nicely. He'll scamper the single very quickly and take his way to his maiden first class 50. A half century for this young 16-year-old at just under a run a ball. That is exceptional stuff from this youngster. Congratulations to this young man on his maiden 50. Could this be the start of what could be a fantastic career for this young central batsman? Singh continues though, and it's still balls to go as he cover drives Hay. And it gets it away for another single, which moves the score through to 87 for 2. The 18th over has a couple of balls remaining. And he comes to Lewis. He's forward, just again driving. They'll be happy to put Singh away for 4 or 5, even 3 singles in an over. Just no risk taking. Just drive him past the other end of the crease and take a single. That's all you need to do. Over complete. 88 for 2 is where it ends. Here is the wagon wheel for Sam Lewis. That is sensational from this young man. Well, it's a defining moment in one's career as the maiden 50 for a batsman as he defends the first ball of the 19th over. What a start for him. De Gronholm now changing his line, going around the wicket as he steps on the back foot, and again a bludgeon shot straight out to the boundary fieldsman. They're going to have to scamper though, because that's a good throw. The deep square leg could not round that in time, and 2 runs taken for Lewis. 53 now he's on. Likes a bit of the shorter pitch stuff, gets a beautiful shot away, driving through the covers. Deep extra cover pulls that one back to the bowler. Single taken. 3 off the over so far from De Gronholm. Hay is on 12. He'll be enjoying this with the youngster. A shorter one for him, and he gets on the back foot and he nudges that away to the fieldsman out on the boundary again, who's getting a lot of work there on that leg side. Running around deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. He's everywhere at the moment. De Gronholm, 2 balls left in this over. 92 for 2 is the score. Back foot, cutting, and a beautiful cut shot as well. Should go all the way for 4. Is it going to hold up? The fieldsman's close. No, it's gone for 4. Oh, great shot. What great camera work as well. Watching that ball as it just rolls ever closer, and then bang. And look at this. 52-run partnership from 53 balls. Take a bow, gentlemen. That is a great way to start your season. Sam Lewis, he is the find for Central Districts at the moment. He's put on a 50 partnership with Hay. He's got himself a 50 on debut. This is an exceptional start to one's career. What more can you say about it? 58 off 56 now. He's stepping it up again. He cuts again. This one goes between Hopkins' feet almost. And away for another 4. 100 up for Central Districts. And look at him. He's got a massive mo. He's got long, waggly hair. But boy, oh boy, he is an exceptional cricket player. He's done a great job with this start to his career. First opportunity, the over's closed, and 100 is up. Well, Sam Lewis, your calling has come, my friend. Central Districts will love it. And that is the close of the play. Well, we haven't seen this before. Close of play, and he's still at the crease, Sam Lewis. What a start to his young batting career. This is a glorious way to walk off with a 50 under your belt. What more could you want? 62 not out. He is playing a gem of an innings. Auckland, though, not getting through their 20 overs for the session. That'll disappoint them, and they could be in some trouble if they don't pick up the pace. They'll have to give Singh some more overs. Maybe look at a second spinner as well. That, my friends, is irrelevant. What we have at the situation at the moment is the Auckland Aces leading by 328. That is great work to knock off 100 runs in the opening session by the Central District Stags. What a great job they have done. Let's take a look through the scorecard while we're here to wrap this session up. If we can swing across, we'll first take a look here at the innings of the Auckland Aces, as I go to the wrong one completely. Here is the Auckland Aces' first innings, and it was really led by a 109 from Jet Raval. A great start for him. Colin Munro also down the order with a very honourable, mentionable 92 as well. De Gronholm pitched in with 42, 50 for Gareth Hopkins as well. For the bowlers, for Central, was Adam Milne that did the damage. Small and Bracewell chipped in as well with a couple. Oram and Kane picking up one apiece. So far in this second innings, well, the first for the Stags, but second of the match, it is Sam Lewis who leads away 62 off 57. An exceptional debut so far from this youngster looking to get his dream career with New Zealand and the Black Caps. Starting off here with the Central Stags, what a start he's made as well. Smith and Taylor, the two to go for 25 and naught, both caught behind of the bowling of McClenaghan and Singh. Greg Hay, I should say, is the man at the other end. 13 he's on 22. A good innings so far from Hay. He's an experienced campaigner and he'll know what it takes to stick around with his youngster at the other end, Lewis. Still a lot of batting to come. Noema Barnett, Oram, Van Wyk, Bracewell can hold the bat as well before we get into the bowlers at the bottom. An exciting day's cricket still awaits us. It is the end of the first session here of this match. 12:30, it is lunchtime. Let's have a break, let's have a bite to eat, and I'll see you after the lunch break with some more entertaining, hopefully, batting from Sam Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying this new series. It is great to finally get a batsman. You all guys all know how horrible I am at batting, but I have to say, I've started off fantastically well, which is pleasing. Sam Lewis could be the next big name in New Zealand cricket. So thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying this cricket, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.